Your microphone, be green. And then you have to be recognized by the speaker first. Well, it came on green.
That's still on.
She's hot.
hour of 12 o'clock having arrived, and in obedience to the laws of the state of Minnesota, including Minnesota Statute 5.05, it becomes my duty as your Secretary of State to call the members of the Minnesota House of Representatives to order. As a proud former member of this body, it is truly my honor to be here. This is a day to celebrate. For returning members-elect, welcome back. For new members-elect, welcome to the Minnesota House of Representatives and welcome to Minnesota history, because you are now a part of it. You are making a mark today that no one can ever take away from you. All of you, both new and returning, should be proud on this day. You worked hard to get here. Your communities sent you here because they saw something in you. They have faith in you. They've put their trust in you. In turn, they expect a lot from you. Thank you for your service to Minnesota. Thanks to your families for enabling you to be here. Thanks for the work you'll do. May that work be fulfilling, rewarding, and successful. At this point, I will appoint as Clerk Pro Tem Representative-elect Peggy Scott from District 31B. I now call on Pastor Ben Myatt to offer a prayer. Please rise.
Heavenly Father, we stand here humbled and in awe by how great you are. Thank you for being present here today in this room on this special day for all these representatives. God, we ask for your continued blessing in all their lives and the lives of their families. God, bless the sacrifices that they have made, all future sacrifices to come. The people of Minnesota are so grateful for those sacrifices and to know that these representatives are fighting so hard to bring Minnesota to a greater place. I pray for every wife, husband, and child and ask for a special blessing over them, for their willingness to let their loved ones put in the time needed to make the important decisions for our state. I know some days are hard, but God, I ask that you comfort them in those hard days. We pray for all the support staff and their families, for I know that the life for these representatives would be far more difficult if they didn't have them. May God bless you in all your sacrifices that you've had to make. And God, most importantly, I pray for unity in this room. I know that this year presents a lot of challenges for those in this room, but I know if they are willing to allow you to guide them through those hard conversations, Minnesota will succeed in a way that it never has before. So God, we ask, give these leaders in this room your wisdom, your discernment in all things. I pray that they would make the daily choice to seek your wisdom and to be merciful to each other and to all people, no matter the circumstances. And to the leaders that stand in this room, I ask that they would stand for truth above anything else. I pray that you provide them with all that they could ever need so that they can serve our great state of Minnesota well. I pray all this in your most holy, precious name. Amen.
Our chaplain for today is Youth, Worship, and Life Group Pastor Ben Myatt from Watermark Church in Stillwater, Minnesota. He also happens to be the son-in-law of Representative and Speaker-designate Lisa Dameth. Members and guests, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. The clerk pro tem will call the roll by legislative district.
District 1A, John Burkle. Burkle, present. District 1B, Steve Gander. Gander, present. District 2A, Bedell Duran Jr. District 2B, Matt Bliss. District 3A, Roger Scraba. Scraba, present. District 3B, Natalie Zeliznikar. Zeliznikar, present. District 4A, Heather M. Keeler. District 4B, Jim Joy. Joy, present. District 5A, Krista Knutson. Knutson, present. District 5B, Mike Wiener. Wiener, present. District 6A, Ben Davis. Davis, present. District 6B, Josh Heinzman. Heinzman, present. District 7A, Spencer Igo. Igo, present. District 7B, Cal Warwas. Warwas, present. District 8A, Peter Johnson. District 8B, Alicia Lish Kozlowski. District 9A, Jeff Backer. Backer, present. District 9B, Tom Murphy. Murphy, present. District 10A, Ron Kresha. Kresha, present. District 10B, Isaac Schultz. Schultz, present. District 11A, Jeff Dotseth. Dotseth, present. District 11B, Nathan Nelson. Nelson, present. District 12A, Paul H. Anderson. Anderson, present. District 12B, Mary Franzen. Franzen, present. District 13A, Lisa Damath. Damath, present. District 13B, Tim O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll, present. District 14A, Bernie Perryman. Perryman, present. District 14B, Dan Wolgamott. District 15A, Chris Swedzinski. Swedzinski, present. District 15B, Paul Torkelson. Torkelson, present. District 16A, Scott Van Binsbergen.
Van Binsbergen, 16A, present.
Van Binsbergen, present. District 16B, Dave Baker. Baker, present. District 17A, Don Gilman. Gilman, present. District 17B, Bobby Harder. Harder, present. District 18A, Erica Schwartz. Schwartz, present. District 18B, Luke Frederick. District 19A, Keith Allen. Allen, present. District 19B, Thomas J. Sexton. Sexton, present. District 20A, Pam Altendorf. Altendorf, present. District 20B, Stephen E. Jacob. Jacob, present. District 21A, Joe Schumacher. Schumacher, present. District 21B, Marge Fogelman. Fogelman, present. District 22A, Bjorn Olson. Olson, present. District 22B, Terry M. Steer. Steer, present. District 23A, Peggy Bennett. Bennett, present. District 23B, Patricia Mueller. Mueller, present. District 24A, Dwayne Quam. Quam, present. District 24B, Tina Liebling. District 25A, Kim Hicks. District 25B, Andy Smith. District 26A, Aaron Rapinski. 26A, Rapinski, present. Rapinski, present. 26B, Gregory M. Davids. Davids, present. District 27A, Shane Meckland. Meckland, present. District 27B, Brian Lawrence. 27B, Brian Lawrence, present. District 28A, James Jimmy Gordon. Gordon, present. District 28B, Max Reimer. Reimer, present. District 29A, Joe McDonald. McDonald, present. District 29B, Marion O'Neill Rarick. District Rarick, present. District 30A, Walter Hudson. Hudson, present. District 30B, Paul Novotny. Novotny, present. District 31A, Harry Niska. Niska, present. District 31B, Peggy Scott. Scott, present. District 32A, Nolan West. West, present. District 32B, Matt Norris. District 33A, Patty Anderson. Anderson, present. District 33B, Josiah Hill. District 34A, Danny Nadeau. Nadeau, present. District 34B, Melissa Hortman. District 35A, Zach Stevenson. District 35B, Carrie Rierauer. District 36A, Elliot Engen. Engen, present. District 36B, Breon Curran. District 37A, Kristen Robbins. Robbins, present. District 37B, Kristen Bonner. District 38A, Hulda Hiltsley. District 38B, Samantha Vang. District 39A, Aaron Cagle. District 39B, Sandra Feist. District 40A, Kelly Moeller. District 40B, vacant. District 41A, Wayne Johnson. Johnson, present. Representative 41B, or excuse me, District 41B, Tom DePel.
41B, present.
DePel present. District 42A, Ned Carroll. District 42B, Ginny Cleavorn. District 43A, Cedric Frazier. District 43B, Mike Freiberg. District 44A, Peter M. Fisher. District 44B, Leon M. Lilly. District 45A, Andrew Myers. Myers present. District 45B, Patty Acom. District 46A, Larry Kraft. District 46B, Cheryl Joachim. District 47A, Amanda Hemmingson Yeager. District 47B, Ethan Cha. District 48A, Jim Nash. Nash present. District 48B, Lucille Lucy Ream. District 49A, Alex Falconer. District 49B, Carly Katiza Wathun. District 50A, Julie Green. District 50B, Steve Elkins. District 51A, Michael Howard. District 51B, Nathan Coulter. District 52A, Liz Ryer. District 52B, Bianca Vernig. District 53A, Mary Frances Clardy. District 53B, Rick Hansen. District 54A, Brad Tabke. District 54B, Ben Bakeberg. Bakeberg present. District 55A, Jessica Hansen. District 55B, Kayla Berg. District 56A, Robert Bierman. District 56B, John Hoyt. District 57A, John Kosnick. Kosnick present. District 57B, Jeff Whitty. Whitty present. District 58A, Christy Purcell. District 58B, Drew Roach. Roach present. District 59A, Fu Lee. District 59B, Esther Agbaje. District 60A, Sydney Jordan. District 60B, Mohammed Noor. District 61A, Katie Jones. District 61B, Jamie Long. District 62A, Aisha Gomez. District 62B, Anquam Muhammad. District 63A, Samantha Sensor Murrah. District 63B, Emma Greenman. District 64A, Kali Vang Her. District 64B, Dave Pinto. District 65A, Samakab Hussain. District 65B, Maria Isa Perez Verga. District 66A, Leah Finke. District 66B, Athena Hollins. District 67A, Liz Lee. District 67B, Jay Zhang.
There being 133 certificates of election on file, I now call upon the Honorable Jennifer L. Frisch, Chief Judge of the Minnesota Court of Appeals, to come forward to administer the oath of office to the members-elect. Will the members-elect please rise while Chief Judge Frisch administers the oath of office.
Thank you, Secretary. Please raise your right hand to the members-elect. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office to which you have just been elected to the best of your ability, so help you God? Congratulations.
Congratulations, members, one and all. The clerk pro tem will now take the roll to determine a quorum.
Members will vote at their desk. All right. The clerk will take the roll, I guess. Or
the clerk will close the roll. There being 67 members present, there is no quorum as required by the Constitution of the State of Minnesota,
Mr.
The House
Secretary.
may not conduct any further business, and the House of Representatives
Mr.
is
Secretary,
adjourned.
I move to appeal the ruling of no quorum. Member of the legislative branch and has no constitutional authority over the House of Representatives. The constitutional authority to determine the rules of its proceedings and elect its presiding officer rests solely with the House, not with the Secretary of State. I move that the Secretary of State be removed pursuant to Minnesota Statute 3.05, Minnesota Constitution Article 4, Section 15, and that Paul Anderson, as the oldest remaining member, take the rostrum. I move to find the prior adjournment out of order and request a roll call.
Niska moves to rule the previous chair's adjournment out of order. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. The motion prevails.
Mr. Chair, I renew my appeal of the point of order on quorum, request a roll call, and offer advice.
Seeing those hands, Niska moves that the clerk pro tem take the roll for purposes of establishing a quorum. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. The motion prevails. The clerk will take the roll. There being 67 votes of 133 members of the whole House, I declare the quorum is present. We will now proceed to election of the Speaker. Nominations are in order. I call on the representative from Candy, Ojai, Representative Baker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, officer, and members. Today we undertake one of the most important roles of our responsibilities entrusted to us by electing and selecting the Speaker of the House. Members, in this moment of deep division and polarization, the stakes have never been higher. The leader we choose must possess extraordinary qualities to navigate the challenges ahead of us today. This decision requires us to reflect on what defines a good leader and what qualities we must expect and insist on with a speaker. Qualities like civility that fosters respect and dialogue, trust that builds bridges and ensures integrity, wisdom to guide this body through complexity, inclusiveness that values every single voice, patience to endure these challenges ahead of us, and the grace to lead us with humility and strength. Members, I stand here today proudly to nominate Representative Lisa Demuth as Speaker of the Minnesota House. In this pivotal moment in Minnesota's history, Speaker Demuth is a leader who embodies these qualities. Her unwavering commitment to this situation and this institution, and her dedication and willingness to serve all of Minnesotans makes her uniquely suited for this role right now. I firmly believe that she is called to do this in this moment, and as we stand here, I am reminded God has a plan for Lisa Demuth. She's meant to be here. Members, I urge you in joining me in electing Lisa Demuth as our next Speaker of the Minnesota House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Are there any seconds to the nomination? I recognize the representative from District 7A, Representative Eigel.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, and fellow Minnesotans, it is my honor and privilege today to stand before you to second the nomination of Representative Lisa Demuth, whose leadership, experience, and unwavering dedication to our state make her the perfect candidate to serve as the next Speaker of the Minnesota House of Representatives. I would like to share a quote from history with this body and the people of Minnesota. A leader is someone who shows others how to live with virtue, not by commanding, but by example. That is the type of leader Representative Demuth is. She is a leader with experience, integrity, vision, and the ability to bring people together. Representative Demuth possesses all of these qualities, and she excels at bringing balance to the work we do here in the Minnesota House. She has a clear vision for a better Minnesota, a Minnesota that we make more affordable, safe, and build for our future. Yet, at the same time, she knows how to build consensus, ensuring that all voices are heard and respected. In today's polarized political environment, we need a leader like Representative Demuth who can navigate the complexities and move Minnesota forward. Lisa's leadership is also marked by a remarkable balance between listening and acting. She listens to the concerns of her colleagues, to the voices of the people she represents, and she works tirelessly to translate those concerns into meaningful legislative action. And perhaps most importantly, she knows when to lead boldly, taking a stand on key issues while remaining open to collaboration and compromise when necessary. In a time when we need someone who can unite, not divide, who can lead with purpose, not partisanship, and who can keep the needs of everyday Minnesotans front and center, there's no better choice than Representative Lisa Demuth. Her vision and message for Minnesota is one where all of us, from the Iron Range to the farmlands, from the suburbs to the cities, can thrive together. Her leadership will bring us closer to that vision, and I have no doubt that with her at the helm, the Minnesota House can be a place where progress, collaboration, and meaningful change can come about. Representative Lisa Demuth is a leader who understands that the path forward often requires balance, balancing boldness with collaboration, leadership with humility, and vision with pragmatism. A leader that shows others how to live by virtue. She will bring that balance to the Speaker's office, ensuring that this body remains a place where we can work together, find common ground, and make Minnesota a better place for all. So with great pride and confidence, I second the nomination of Representative Lisa Damath to be the next Speaker of the Minnesota House of Representatives. I have no doubt that she'll lead with the wisdom, integrity, and balance that all Minnesotans deserve. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? If not, I declare nominations closed. The nominated candidate for Speaker of the House, Representative Lisa Damath. Clerk Pro Tem will now call the roll on the election of the Speaker.
Representative Acom. Representative Agbaje. Representative Allen. Allen, aye. Representative Altendorf. Altendorf, aye. Representative Anderson, P.E. Aye. Anderson, P.E. Aye. Anderson, P.H. Anderson, aye. Representative Backer. Aye. Backer, aye. Boehner. Bakeberg. Damath. Bakeberg, Damath. Baker. Damath. Baker, Damath. Bennett. Damath. Bennett, Damath. Berg. Bierman. Bliss. Bliss, Damath. Burkle. Burkle, Damath. Carroll. Chaw. Clardy. Coulter. Curran. Davids. Davids, Damath. Davis. Davis, Damath. Damath. Damath votes Damath. DePel. DePel votes Damath. Dotseth. Dotseth votes Damath. Duran. Duran votes Damath. Elkins. Engen. Engen votes Damath. Falconer. Feist. Finke. Fisher. Fogelman. Fogelman votes Damath. Franzen. Franzen votes Damath. Frazier. Frederick. Freiberg. Gander. Gander votes Damath. Gilman. Gilman votes Damath. Gomez. Gordon. Gordon votes Damath. Green. Greenman. Hanson R. Hanson J. Harder. Harder votes Damath. Heinzman. Heinzman votes Damath. Hemmingson Yeager. Herr. Hicks. Hill. Hiltsley. Hollins. Hortman. Howard. Hudson. Hudson votes Damath. Hoyt. Hussein. Igo. Igo votes Damath. Jacob. Jacob votes Damath. Johnson P. Johnson W. Johnson W. votes Damath. Jones. Jordan. Joy. Joy votes Damath. Keeler. Cleavorn. Knudsen. Knudsen votes Damath. Cagle. Katiza Watun. Kozlowski. Kosnick. Kosnick votes Damath. Kraft. Krisha. Krisha votes Damath. Lawrence. Lawrence votes Damath. Lee F. Lee K. Liebling. Lilly. Long. Mohammed. McDonald. McDonald votes Damath. Meckland. Meckland votes Damath. Moeller. Mueller. Mueller votes Damath. Murphy. Murphy votes Damath. Myers. Myers votes Damath. Nadeau. Nadeau votes Damath. Nash. Nash votes Damath. Nelson. Nelson votes Damath. Niska. Niska votes Damath. Knorr. Norris. Novotny. Novotny votes Damath. O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll votes Damath. Olson. Olson votes Damath. Perez Vega. Perryman. Perryman votes Damath. Pinto. Purcell. Quam. Quam votes Damath. Rarick. Rarick votes Damath. Ream. Rerauer. Rapinski. Rapinski votes Damath. Ryer. Roach. Roach votes Damath. Robbins. Robbins votes Damath. Reimer. Reimer votes Damath. Schumacher. Schumacher votes Damath. Schultz. Schultz votes Damath. Schwartz. Schwartz votes Damath. Scott. Scott votes Damath. Scott Damath. Sensormura. Sexton. Sexton votes Damath. Scraba. Scraba votes Damath. Smith. Stevenson. Steer. Steer votes Damath. Swedzinski. Swedzinski votes Damath. Tabke. Torkelson. Torkelson votes Damath. Van Binsbergen. Van Binsbergen votes Damath. Vang. Vernig. Warwas. Warwas votes Damath. West. West votes Damath. Wiener. Wiener votes Damath. Whitty. Whitty votes Damath. Wolgamott. Zhang. Yu Akim. Acom. Agbaje. Boehner. Allen. Oh, it's not on here. Zeliznikar. Zeliznikar votes Damath. Where did I leave off? Berg. Bierman. Carroll. Cha. Clardy. Coulter. Curran. Elkins. Frazier. Frederick. Freiberg. Gomez. Green. Greenman. Hanson R. Hanson J. Hemmingson Yeager. Herr. Hicks. Hill. Hollins. Hortman. Howard. Hewitt. Hussein. Johnson P. Jones. Jordan. Keeler. Cleavorn. Cagle. Katiza Watun. Kozlowski. Kraft. F. Lee. K. Lee. Liebling. Lilly. Long. Moeller. Knorr. Norris. Perez Vega, Pinto, Purcell, Ream, Rerower, Ryer, Censor Murrah, Smith, Stevenson, Tabke, Vang, Vernig, Wogamot, Zhang, Joachim, Hildsley, Mohamud, Allen, Allen votes Damath. Altendorf, Altendorf votes Damath. Anderson, P.E. Anderson votes Damath. Anderson, P.H.
Anderson votes Damon.
Anderson votes Damath. Backer. Backer votes Damath. Dotseth. Dotseth votes Damath.
The results of the roll call on the election of the Speaker are as follows. Representative Damath, 67 votes. And I therefore declare Representative Lisa Damath duly elected Speaker of the House of Representatives for the state of Minnesota for the 25-26 session. Now I appoint the following members of the House to escort Speaker-elect to the rostrum: Jim Nash, Krista Knutson, and Jeff Backer. Now, as a member of the House and the Notary Public, I, Representative Paul Anderson, will administer the oath of office to the Speaker-elect. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office to which you have been just elected to the best of your abilities? Do you so help you God?
I will. Members, I want to thank you for this incredible honor. I am deeply humbled by the trust that you have placed in me to serve as Speaker of the House in the state of Minnesota. Today I stand before you not only as a representative, but as a Minnesotan committed to working for the people who sent us here to do the work. Those of you that are elected officials here in this room know that we could not do this without the support of family and friends and those that encourage us. I'd like to thank my family for being here today. My husband, Nick, my mom, 3 of my kids, 4 of my grandchildren. Thank you. You know that the work is challenging to every elected official. The hours are long, the days are long, it is challenging, and then there are those times that it is encouraging and we get to do the work for the people of Minnesota. In addition to those that support us back home, we know that we could not do what we do without staff. And I am grateful for the staff that has chosen to go ahead and partner with us in this work, both partisan and nonpartisan. We could not do this without you, so thank you. To those members of the House of Representatives for this legislative session, thank you for your service and your dedication to your constituents. While we may not always agree, I do believe that each of us brings a unique perspective and a shared desire to make Minnesota a better place to live and to work and to raise a family. The Minnesota people are counting on us today, not for partisan victories or for political theater, but for real results that improve their daily lives. They expect safer communities. They expect strong schools. Minnesotans deserve and expect economic opportunities and a government that works efficiently and effectively. They expect us to listen and to collaborate and to deliver. And that is exactly what I intend to do as your Speaker of the House. We believe in strength and ingenuity of Minnesotans. Our job is to create that environment that allows individuals and families and businesses to thrive. That means keeping our government accountable and ensuring that every taxpayer dollar is spent wisely and empowering our communities to address their very unique challenges. But leadership also requires partnership. Whether it is investing into our infrastructure, addressing the workforce shortage, supporting our farmers, or protecting our most vulnerable citizens, these are the areas that we can and we must find common ground. I want to assure every member in this chamber, every member serving in the House of Representatives, that my door will always be open. I will welcome your ideas. I will welcome your concerns and your input. Together, we can build strong solutions that are balanced. Those solutions can be practical and fair, and they will be solutions that truly work for Minnesotans. In this role, I will work tirelessly to foster that culture of respect and civility here in this House chamber. We owe it to the people that we represent to debate passionately, but we also owe them the respect of agreeing that sometimes we do disagree. So let's focus on what unites us. Those things are a shared love for this great state and a desire to leave it better than we have found it. We can stay founded in shared purpose, and there is nothing with that we can't accomplish. Thank you again for this tremendous opportunity and the tremendous responsibility that it brings with it. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and to get to work, and together with each one of you for the future of Minnesota. So God bless you. May God bless the great state of Minnesota. Thank you. Thank you. Representative Niska offers the following resolution, and the clerk will report the resolution.
Resolved that the findings of fact and conclusions of law received by the House of the from the Honorable Judge Leonardo Castro, 2nd Judicial District, County of Ramsey, in the matter of Paul Wickstrom, contestant, versus Curtis Johnson, contestee, be accepted without further review, and that a vacancy resulting from a successful election contest be declared for 40B.
I recognize Representative Niska
Thank you, Madam
to
Speaker.
present the following resolution. And members, there are copies of the resolution on each of your desks.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today, the House has only 133 members because of a successful election challenge in District 40B that was decided by the district court, and the candidate whose eligibility was contested has chosen not to appeal that. The governor has not followed the law in terms of setting out a writ of special election, but the House Republicans want the people of 40B to have a lawful election as quickly as possible in order to allow them to be lawfully represented here in the House of Representatives. Therefore, the resolution begins the clock on when the governor can lawfully, under our statutes related to a vacancy resulting from an election contest, call a writ of special election, and I urge its passage.
Is there any discussion to the resolution? If not, the clerk pro tem will take the roll. This is a voice vote, members. All those in favor? Aye. Aye. Any opposed? The resolution passes. Representative Niska offers the following resolution relating to the temporary rules. The clerk pro tem will report the resolution.
Niska offers the following resolution and moves its adoption. Be it resolved that the temporary rules of the House for this session, the 94th regular session, shall be the same as the permanent rules of the House for the last session, the 93rd regular session, as they existed on Monday, May 20th, 2024, with the following exceptions. These temporary rules shall apply until the Committee on Rules and Legislative Administration, to be appointed by the Speaker, shall have made its report and the new permanent rules have been adopted.
There are copies of the resolution being distributed. I recognize the member from Anoka, Representative Niska, to explain the resolution.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and members. The temporary rules are the same as the permanent rules that were adopted by the Democrat majority 2 years ago, with two exceptions. One is that we are changing the committee structure to be the committee structure that the Republicans have partially negotiated with Democrats prior to their decision to walk away from serving in the Minnesota House of Representatives, but with one important exception. Republicans are committed to rooting out fraud and waste and misappropriation in state government. And so it is important that the House have a committee on fraud prevention and state government oversight. And that is in addition to the temporary rules. In addition, we as the House have a solemn duty to judge the election returns and eligibility of our members. And so this, and the Minnesota Constitution requires us to adopt procedures on how to do that, and the temporary rules contain within it a procedure to deal with the one remaining pending election contest regarding a member of the House of Representatives. Those are the temporary rules, and I urge that we adopt them.
Is there any discussion to the resolution? If not, the clerk pro tem will take the roll. The clerk will close the roll. There being 67 ayes, 0 nays, the temporary rules are adopted. Representative Niska offers the following resolution. The clerk pro tem would read the resolution.
Niska offers the following resolution and moves its adoption. Resolved that necessary employees as directed by the Committee on Rules and Legislative Administration be authorized by the House effective today, Tuesday, January 14th, 2025, to better expedite the business of the House.
I recognize the member from Anoka, the Majority Leader Niska.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and members. The resolution is pretty self-explanatory. We need to continue to operate with employees here at the House, including our amazing nonpartisan staff that's been helping us through this difficult time. And so I urge members to support the resolution.
Is there any discussion to the resolution? Since the resolution is an expenditure of money pursuant to our rules, there will be a roll call. The clerk pro tem will take the roll. The clerk pro tem will close the roll. There being 67 ayes and 0 nays, the resolution is adopted. Announcement by the Speaker. The clerk will read the announcement of appointment of speakers pro tem.
The Speaker announces the appointment of Representative Olson as Speaker pro tempore and Representative Schultz as Deputy Speaker pro tempore for the 2025-26 session.
Announcement by the Speaker.
Announcement by the Speaker. The Speaker announces the appointment of the following members to the House to the Committee on Rules and Legislative Administration: Niska, Chair; Engen, Vice Chair; Jacob, Nash, Schultz, Scott, Steer, Torkelson, and Zaliznikar.
Representative Swedzinski offers the following resolution. The clerk pro tem will read the resolution.
Swedzinski offers the following resolution and moves its adoption. Resolved that the selection of permanent desks shall be as directed by the Speaker as follows: that the Republican caucus shall occupy Section 1, seats 1 to 19, Section 2, seats 22 to 41, and Section 3, seats 42 to 69. All members of the Republican caucus shall be seated in the manner prescribed by the Republican caucus. And 2, that the DFL caucus shall occupy Section 4, seats 70 to 97, Section 5, seats 99 to 119, and Section 6, seats 120 to 138. All members of the DFL caucus shall seat in the manner prescribed by the DFL caucus.
I recognize the member from Lyon, Representative Swedzinski.
It is my resolution, and I would ask for your support.
Is there any discussion on the resolution? If not, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say nay. The resolution is adopted. Are there any messages from the Senate? Are there any announcements? I recognize the Majority Leader, Representative Niska, to make the following announcement.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and members. Members and guests, there will be a reception immediately following session, and the Rules Committee will meet in room G23, 30 minutes after adjournment.
I recognize the Majority Leader, Representative Niska.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that when the House adjourns today, it adjourns until noon, Wednesday, January 15th, 2025.
Representative Niska moves that when the House adjourns today, it adjourns until noon, Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Nay. The motion prevails. Representative Niska.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the House do now adjourn.
Representative Niska moves that the House do now adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. The motion prevails. The House stands adjourned until noon Wednesday, January 15th, 2025.